Good morning, children. So, in previous class, explained you about the body parts used by the animals to capture the food, isn't it? We discussed. I gave many examples for the animals which takes the food by using their different body parts. Body parts used in taking in food. We discussed, like for example, hen uses its beak and uses its legs to scratch the food to get the food from the soil, isn't it? And tigers, lion, they use the claws. They hunt the animals, they use the claws and they take the animal to a lonely place and they catch hold of their strong claws and they have a strong canines to tear the flesh of the animal, isn't it? So like this we add hummingbird also. Hummingbird have long pointed beak. Thin beak will be there for hummingbird. It sends this beak into the flower to suck the nectar. Nectar, that is a sweet juice, will be there in the flower, isn't it? So different animals use their different body parts to capture the food, to take the food. Vultures, they have a curved beak to take the food, to tear the flesh of the animal, isn't it? And the strong claws also will be there for the vultures, eagles, to catch hold of the prey. So now here you have seen that different animals, they use different body parts to take the food. Now some animals like dog used the tongue in a different manner compared to frog. Dog licks the food with the tongue and frog, the insect will stick up, it throws out the sticky insect, the insect will stick up on the tongue and take it into the mouth. So different animals are having the same body parts but they are using in a different manner to take the food, isn't it? So in the same way, you will see the hens also. Hens will take hens will have a small beak which takes the grains from and worms, isn't it, from the soil. Understood? And frog will have the long sticky tongue which take the insect. Same type of food is there for both, but the taking of the food is they use different body parts to take the food. In the same way, now here we will see the animals. So different animals have different types of beaks. You are seeing here different shapes are there for the birds. Why these shapes are different for the birds? Different birds have different shapes you are seeing here. Because of the type of food which they are taking. For that purpose, they have different shapes, isn't it? They have different shapes to take the food. Here you are seeing different animals, you are seeing here different birds, you are seeing here. These are the beaks of the birds. Birds' beaks. These are the beaks of a bird, isn't it? Here you are seeing this is a, what is this animal, bird is called? What is this a bird is called? So by seeing these beaks you can understand which bird it is. It is a curved beak you are seeing here. This bird is called as a eagle. Eagle will have the curved beak. Eagle have a curved beak and strong claws to capture the food, isn't it? This duck will have this type of beak. It catch the fishes in the water. Stand still in the water. When the fish will come, it takes the fish through its beak, isn't it? Here you are seeing this is a hen. Small beak is there. This beak it is used for taking worms and grains from the soil. Now you are seeing this is a woodpecker. Woodpecker will have very long beak and strong beak will be there for the woodpecker. Woodpecker. Pecker means making a hole in the trunk of a tree. Very hard. The trunk of a tree is very hard. It removes the bark of the tree with the beak and sends the beak into the hole by making a hole. So how strong the trunk of the tree is, just imagine. So with its beak only it makes a hole and what is there in the trunk of the tree? Paste will be there and worms will be there, insects will be there. It's captured of this beak. The name is given woodpecker. Wood means the trunk of a tree is a wood only, and makes a hole and catch the insects and pests. In the same way, you are saying this is a hummingbird. Very thin pointed beak is there. Very thin pointed beak is there. This pointed beak is used for, say, this pointed beak, it sends into the flower to suck the nectar from the flower, isn't it? So here you are seeing this is what you call it, eagle. Vulture. Vulture is a carnivorous bird. Vulture, hawk, these are the carnivorous birds. Carnivorous means they take the dead organisms, flesh of dead organisms. They take the flesh of dead organisms, isn't it? So these birds have a curved beak to tear the flesh of the animal, isn't it? So the strong beak will be there, even strong claws will be there. They catch hold of the organism with its claw and tear the flesh with the curved beak. Understood? So these are the birds which we use, which are there here. Even hawk is there. Hawk, vulture, these are the carnivorous birds. Eagles, eagle, vulture, hawk, kite, these are carnivorous birds. Carnivores means which eat the flesh of other animals or which eat the other animals. So they are called carnivorous. Crow. How is the crow? Crow is a crow. It is a omnivorous. It is also called as a scavengers or omnivorous also bird. It eats the rotten food materials. It eats the animal products also. So it is omnivorous bird. Understood? And now parrot. Parrot have a strong beak. This beak is used to crack the nuts. This beak is used to crack the nuts, seeds, isn't it? So parrot also have a strong beak, isn't it? So these are the birds they use even for these are the pictures of the animals which they use the beaks for different this design of the beaks or shape of the beaks based on their food habits only. Now here we'll see in these pictures crow, vultures. These are called the scavengers. Scavengers means they keep the environment clean, they keep the earth clean by eating the dead organisms, by eating the rotten food materials. So they are called scavengers. Don't forget this. They are called scavengers. So they, because of the type of food which they are taking, the shape of the beak is also like that. Thank you children. Have a nice day.